Greetings and salutations to the internet. This is Seamus Moon, and I'm here today to show you what I've been doing on one of my patron servers. This is Frilcraft, and this is my base, Sunflower Acres. As you can see, I have the sunflowers down below. I've got some beacons going there, some beaconage. You can see them in my upper right hand corner of the screen. You can see what I've got going on. I got a haste 2, resistance, regeneration, and jumping 2 as well. My greenhouse and apiary there in the background, and some unfinished work here. So this is my current base. I've been doing a lot of mining, some other things. I've been assisting with some community builds, but I want to get back into this, and so I want to show you around, show you what I have, and show you what I have planned. Give me just a moment here to get turned around, and we'll go down and let's throw some armor. This stuff all right here. This right here is going to become a water feature. I'm going to move the beacons down underground, and there will eventually be 6 total beacons. I have them already, plus 2 more, and that are going to be my travel beacons. But we're going to move them and have them come up, and I'm going to do 8 levels of color changing wheels, so that it will generate up to possibly 15-16 million different colors when it's activated. Because what happens when you stack glass, colored glass, the first piece of glass that the light passes through is set as the primary color. All the other colors after that are averaged together and averaged into the primary color, the RGB value is, and that generates a random color for you. And it can do with, I plan to have color wheels with 8 different color wheels, so 8 different possible colors with all 16 colors except for the first one, which will have 8 primary, secondary, and tertiary colors in it. And the sun's going down, so let's get downstairs and take a nap. Originally my beacon was up on top of the mountain here, but I moved it down here to be more convenient. Let's go up here and put bed. We have a good bunch of people here, and I really enjoy being his patron, and love this server. It's a great server to be on. This is my greenhouse and apiary. You may recognize it. It's a Mythical Sausage build. I did make it a little wider and made some changes to it. I really need to finish up the end caps and get them more detailed. But it's a really nice design he had, and I borrowed it. Except I made it 2 floors. Originally I had my bees so that they would pollinate the crops, but I found that the bees tended to escape a lot and get stuck in these beams, which give plenty of storage for me. But you see I've got a birch wall here with stairs, and I have a secondary layer with crops up here. And I just do them manually. I could put a farmer in here and he'd take care of them for me, but I like to build them manually. So while we're here, I'm going to quickly go through this and show you what I show you my redstone here. Like I said, this is not my design. It's by Frilcraft. Go down here, and each pod, basically what it does. We've got there's the hive. We've got a comparator coming off that. We've got a comparator here that feeds in a power of 5, and it's 5 because you have a stack and a half of blocks right here in the topper, putting out a power of 5. Because of that, this comparator won't fire until it's 5 or greater. So when the honey level reaches 5, it fires. This piston pops up. It unlocks various hoppers. It'll feed one bottle only into the dispenser, and then through the use of delays, it will dispense that one bottle, collect the honey, and then an empty bottle will pop back into the dispenser, and it'll push the bottle on out into the honeycomb. And we've got 3 of them. Let's see what the level looks like on. Oh, we got plenty of bottles there. Next time I'm through here, I'll... Oh, I can see it. Yep, plenty of bottles. If you're AFKing a lot and you don't regularly empty that out, pretty soon you'll have bottles laying around on the ground going to waste. So I like to empty it out on a regular basis, usually when I get a stack in there of honey. As you'll see at my store, I have plenty for my store. I probably don't need to even stock it up that much, but we'll see when we get to the store. But that's my apiary and greenhouse. Got it lit really well. This is my early warning sign. I planted these spruces here to get the wood, but also because a 2x2 spruce produces this podzoi. If you listen, you can hear me walking on it. But when a creeper walks on it, you can hear him as well. So I listen when I come out the door to see if there's any creepers around. In just a minute, there we go. Pop that in. And I'm going to be doing, one of the things I want to do is finish up there's zombies somewhere in that hill. I need to take care of them. Anyway. Yeah, they're underground here. There's a cave or something under here. You get down there and take care of it. What I want to do is move this down to level 50 so that it's producing all the way down to Y0 and all the way up to 255 in a 50 block radius. It produces the benefits. There will be 6 beams, and they'll be coming up through water features. I'm going to do a little park plaza in here. And then on the sides here, I'm going to do a kind of cliff dwelling apartment style and build my base back into the mountain there. And that's the plan. I did have a house here, but I didn't like it, so I got rid of it. I love my greenhouse. I kept it. I got my little pumpkin and watermelon farm. They produce enough for me. I don't, you know, I've got plenty of everything. Due to the community trading hall, I don't really need a lot of this stuff, so I don't bother lagging the server out by doing it. I've got a few. I've got a skeletal horse, you can see, and I got a nice little horse there. He's pretty fast, jumps pretty high. I don't like the Wandering Trader. He's a ripoff, and he's annoying, so I get rid of him. And the last time I went ahead and tamed his llamas and put chests in them. Eventually I'll get 5 llamas and I'll make a train and get that achievement. My cattle, again, I do it manually. I just take my wheat and breed them up, and then when I'm here, the calves grow up. When I get 15 or 20 in here, I kill them all down to 4, and then I start over again. It produces enough leather and beef that I stay in. I've already taken it out and made paper. She said I just recently got some books out. I got a couple of honey hives there for looks. One of these is the original hive that was on a tree over there, and this is a created tree. And one of these days, as a part of the video, I'll get this finished out and get it looking good. I want a huge giant oak tree with the honey hive in it and my progenitor hive that all my honey come from. I was also creating hives by can't sleep. Hives by growing trees. So because I sell bee nests, not hives, or beehives, not or bee nests, and then beehives you create. You make those with oak and 3 honeycomb. And I've got a few out here that's got some bees in them. It's had some bees wandering around, and I trapped them and got them to accept the hive and filled it up. The middle one doesn't have any in it. I think one of them has 3 and one or 2. Sleep so the monsters don't eat our faces. Okay. Like I said, the plan over the next week or so, I'm going to be building this up. Oh, where am I going that way? So used to the portal being at the top of the mountain there. See, I've got a honeycomb portal. I've got my donkey here. Seamus's donkey. I used it with a barrel. Well, I need to put another barrel. The one with the barrel died. I had to bring another one in. And use it to travel around in the nether. It's a long way. We haven't fully gotten everything iced yet. We have accepted a pattern for the this pattern here for the main tunnels. And was voted on by the mods and Frilcraft. And then we got a pattern for the layout here that hasn't been completed yet. But we'll be doing the thing. This goes to spawn. green britches. Thank you, Typort. Appreciate it. Well, oh, I did have one extra spot. That's right. I think. No, I sworn I had a fourth green one. That's not good. Sometimes they're invisible if you walk around, they'll pop in. Hold on one moment. I'm gonna get off the server a minute and come back on. No shulker boxes. Must be missing one. Oh well, we got our sign. Don't have enough room. Let's go one more. All the advancements. There you go, Ty. Add some dye, make it blue or green. Anyway, took care of him. Put these on. Here. Fly around a little bit. I'll show you the spawn area. There's the trading hall. There's my bee. The inn. Clock. There's the Iron Alpha. Go back over here by my little bit of lag there. Makes flying hazardous. Okay. My favorite thing. We're gonna go back into the nether and I'm gonna cut here, and when I come back, we'll go take our 6 golden tokens here. We're gonna go spend them. We're gonna give them to Spike because Ty deserves to have his. There's Spike. Huh. What a rough landing. Oh no. Now that we've gone through that, get this right. Nice firework. That's cool. Well, Ty, I visited Spike. Ooh, that's not a good guy. That's not a good guy. I died getting here.